Now, this is actually pretty simple. Here we are. I can either pick Mathura or I can pick Agra because it's pretty close. This gives out the breakdown. The 17th of May gives my sunrise and sunset. And this is the important part right down here. Yeah, the important part is this is the daylight hours. So what you do to get what you call a muhurta. A muhurta is 1/15 of those daylight hours. So that's 13 hours, and you have to multiply that by 60, and then with 30 minutes added also. Trying to recognize what the heck the bottom part is. Or add 1 minute, okay, whatever. Okay, so that will give you the muhurta. And then like right now, the sun is set. And I don't want to eat until it's appropriate to eat. And after sunset, the person should wait 2 muhurtas. Now when you figure this one out, the 13 hours and 31 minutes, of course, that is the daylight muhurta. But that's an easy one. All you do is have to see is how many minutes, because the 48 is equal. On the day that there's equal time during the day and equal time during the night, it's 48 minutes. 48 minutes a muhurta. So whatever this comes out to be, 1/15, you subtract it from 48. Okay? Now that will give you the nighttime. Because you have to know the whole system. The whole system is that there's 60, right? 60 minutes in an hour. And you're going on a equal nights with daytime, you're going to be going 720 minutes in the day and 720 minutes in the night. That's 12 times 60. So 720 and 720. That gives, when you divide that by 15, that gives you 48 minutes each muhurta. So, right here we want to go ahead and get the muhurta for the night. And we know that we can figure out the muhurta for the day. It's right there, 13 hours and 31 minutes. Multiply 60 by 13 and add 31. Divided by 15, you get the muhurta. And at that point, how far it is from, or how far above 48. Right now I can guess that's around 53, almost 54 minutes per muhurta. So 54 minutes per muhurta, that's 6 minutes over. So you subtract 6 minutes from the 48 of the night, and then you get 42 minutes per muhurta. Then you add the two together, 42, because there's 2 muhurtas that you don't want to eat in. Your digestion again comes after the second muhurta is over with, of the night. So I want to do it the correct manner as much as possible. So 42, that's 84. Or that's 1 hour and 24 minutes. So in 1 hour and 24 minutes after sunset. So you look up here, what time is sunset? Sunset was actually at 7 o'clock. So 1 hour and 24 minutes, that's 8:20. Yeah. That's about 8:24. So I will now see, let's see my little old clock right up there. 8:10. So I'll offer my little prasadam to my deities and then eat. Yeah, it may seem like I didn't have this microphone well, but I hope you're getting it. Just trying to give you a position on how you just go to wherever you're located. You ask what is sunset, sunrise, and they'll almost all the time give you the daylight hours. And with the daylight hours, you just multiply them out, 13 times 60 and 31 minutes, and then divided by 15. That will give you a muhurta, and that's the daylight hour muhurta. And then with that muhurta, whatever amount, like I'm coming out with an amount of about 6 minutes, more. So in other words, 6 minutes more, 48 and 6 is 54. So it's around 54 minutes for the daylight hours. The daylight, the 15 muhurtas and the daylight hours. And then you take that 6 minutes and you subtract it from 48. And then that will give the night time. So that's 42 minutes. So then I've got 2 muhurtas, so that's 84 minutes. And 84 minutes is 1 hour and 24 minutes after sunset. So you got it right there. Sunset's around 7 o'clock, so 8:24. It's time to eat, boys. So we'll just do an offering right now and then eat. This is not complicated. I mean, if I can just do it myself, and so many times. And you don't have to do it every day, because it doesn't change that much. Maybe every month you go ahead and change it. I just have a board, and I just fix it up on the board to remind me. I get all This shows, Krishna, that I want to live not in a moment. I want to live in a space of time. Krishna did not make this world in moments. He made them in space of times. In this space of time, this happens. And in this space, and it gradually changes. Every space of time has its predominating theme. Like if somebody wants to say they're going to delta. The delta is the most appropriate time to sleep. But the delta, you're never going to get delta sleep during the day, because the sun is producing serotonin, and melatonin is going to give you what they call rapid eye movement. So you have to get rid of this. It's the same substance. It's incredible. The daylight hours will give you the substance of serotonin, and the night hours will give you melatonin. So you have to have it. This is the only time that you can step out of your body. And you do. Every living entity steps out of its body. Why? Because the body has to reconstruct itself, clean up. And as long as you're in the body, completely in the body, in delta you are not in the body. Maybe you have a delta of 60 minutes or 90 minutes at the max, but you have to have it. It's the energy, it's the foremost energy of everything. It's the energy of, if one would be able to measure the the person in samadhi, delta is samadhi. He's outside the body. He's not inside the body. Still, you're connected, but you're still outside the body. And you allow the body to relax. So you cannot get this unless you allow that delta to take over. Now, generally delta is around 10 o'clock at night until about 12, or excuse me, about 1, maybe 1 in the morning. Each person's delta is not going to last that long, but that's the most appropriate time where the sun, the influence of the sun is always there. Don't you worry about that. It's the influence of the sun that makes melatonin. It's the influence of the sun that makes serotonin. That just shows that this is probably a flat surface. It's just that we're not recognizing it. Okay? But it is important because you want to live in space of time. You want to give life to your space of time. And this gives life to the space of time. And you can look up the different muhurtas, and the different muhurtas sometimes will say auspicious, inauspicious. No, it's not inauspicious. It's just that you should be sleeping during that time. Either resting or sleeping during that time. Those are the appropriate resting times or sleeping times. Relaxing times. So that's why they're inauspicious to do things. And then of course there's auspicious times to do things. Okay, I thought I'd just do that, you know. I hope that helps out. It really helps me out. Okay.